Listen, it's very simple, people. All right. If I'm presenting you guys
with the hustle,
then
you're
don't
going to get the hustle.
Thank you.
Okay.
You don't.
Hey, it's Novee Rose here. We're on entertainmenthype.com, and I'm here with the Husel.
Yeah. What's happening? I appreciate it.
How you doing?
I'm good.
So we're here at Green Square Studios, and you're doing photo shoot for fashion.
Yeah.
Let them know how you got involved with Pilar.
I mean, folks that know folks, make those connections. I'm just trying to, get the word out, about what's happening, and I'm willing to utilize whatever resources I have at my disposal. It's really not that deep. Anybody that's willing to support and show homie some love, I'm willing to do it. So she gave me an opportunity, and I'm grateful for that.
Absolutely. So I know you're tired about talking about it.
I'm actually not.
Okay.
I got nothing but time for it.
So your transition from Music Soul Child to the Hustle. Am I saying it right? I want to be careful how I'm wording
No. It's all good. It's all good. You got to ask in order to know. Right. I don't want people to think like I'm going from something to something. It will help people if they realize that I'm doing something as well as the other thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like using words like transition and change and new and all of that. I don't like doing that. I'm giving you more.
So would you describe it as an alter ego?
I wouldn't, but
okay.
I know that that's what people do. You know what I'm saying? I call it another persona or another presentation.
So let people know what you want them to know about the Hustle.
I want them to know that the hustle is real. That's all I want them to know. I just want them to know, like, the hustle is not a gimmick. It's not some crap I'm just doing just to be fresh or be fly, flexing on somebody. Like, the hustle is actually more me than the other brand. The other brand, I gotta live up to an idea. You know what I'm saying? That the industry sort of created. I would say that it's more like when you go to your job, you gotta, it's just an understanding that you conduct yourself a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Than how you are when you're at your crib around your people. It's just a different thing. So I feel like when I was being the other brand, I was always in job mode. I always had to say the right things, and I had to be political, and you know what I'm saying? But with this, not that I necessarily want to be, crass or belligerent or disrespectful or offensive. It's just that I'm just being me, and I'm speaking my truth, and I'm just keeping it straight up. How you feel about it, that's a you thing. That's not me, because I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just speaking my mind. For everybody has the right to do that. And I just got tired of, choosing my words and stuff. I get it. It's appropriate and everything, but that's hard to keep up with.
So in other words, you're not shy. You're not distancing yourself away from.
No. I'm giving you more.
Gotcha.
It's not going anywhere. It's not going.
I think that's important for people to know, because I think
but I keep saying it. But I keep saying that, and it's like nobody hears.
They don't hear you though.
They don't hear that. They just want to get mad, and it's like, but yo, if you pay attention, I already told you, I'm not getting rid of that. I'm just giving you something else as well.
Okay, so the feel of the hustle is very, very different, and we will all vibing to grind that out there.
It's not different.
You don't think it's different?
Different from what?
Different from.
How different is it from what you hear on the radio or in the club?
No, different from Soul Child.
That's my point, right? So to now bring it in, if I was just some other dude, random dude calling himself the Hustle doing that, would you be like, oh, that's different?
No.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Thank you, yo.
Absolutely not.
You hear what she's saying? You know what I'm saying? And I think that, and that's why I keep trying to tell people, like, you gotta stop looking at the other brand. Stop looking for that. Look for that when I'm presenting myself as that. It's no different than, an actor presenting themselves as a different character in a different movie, but you're looking for them to be the same way they was in the other movie. Absolutely. It's like, what are you doing? You're messing up your own experience.
It's growth. what's your view on the current state of like R&B music? Do you feel like
I don't look at it. I don't look at it in such a compartmentalized way. I look at as the whole scope, of things. And I think just as always, it's always in a state of transition. It's never stagnant. People lock into one thing and they want it to stay like that forever. That's not reality. That's not real.
Like, Chris Brown was just on Breakfast Club.
Okay.
And he was speaking about today's generation and the kind of music that they feel like they want to hear. I want to know what your thoughts on. He was basically saying because this generation is not necessarily looking for love, they're looking to.
Yeah.
Quick, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't see the interview, but I
that's just of what he was saying. So I want to.
I agree with that. I agree with that in this perspective, that every generation is gonna gravitate towards elements that pertains to them. For instance, hip hop. There was a time where folks was looking at hip hop like, what is this crap? No, for real. Like you're saying, y'all remember Laffy Taffy? That was the business, right? Yeah. But stay on the hustle. Do them. Now, what I will say though, there is something to be said for a way to do things, which is why what I'm doing is I'm taking those elements and I'm repurposing them and I'm being more constructive with it. You know what I'm saying? And this is not to look down on anybody or taking shots at nobody how they do it. That's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? But I just like they got the right to do it how they do it. I got the right to do it how I do it. So. No, I'm not talking about, all of the craziness and trying to be gangster or whatever. That's not my life. So that's why you ain't gonna never hear me talking about that. But what I will talk about is like being in beast mode and grinding hard and all of that. Like that's real. That's my everyday.
Well, I believe you just defined the hustle.
It's in the name. It's in the name.
So with that, talk about your new music.
Okay.
I want to know which song you're feeling the most right now. Greatest?
I don't know. Like they all fresh to me. I like the joint the joint I got called it's fresh. It's on iTunes right now. You can go get it on iTunes. It's called YEAUH. Yeah. It's just like this is more like performance art. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in Southern culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm repurposing Southern urban culture, Southern urban hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call it rap or trap, even though there's some elements in it. But that's a whole culture. That's an entire culture. That's what be respectful of. You know what I'm saying? And because that's not what this is, but it is a variation of hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? I will welcome that and accept that. But the main element about it is that it's urban. This is an urban take on, an urban representation through music of life and how people get down. And another word came to me, new age. And I put it together, urban new age. So this is urban music for a new age.
Love it.
Yeah.
So ladies, please do not be discouraged.
Yeah.
I'm scared to say it now. All right. So is it that you don't want anybody to say it?
No, it's just that they're conflicting concepts. They're polar opposites.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like if the hustle, if the hustle and Homeboy was two different people, they wouldn't really kick it like that because they got different views on life. Homeboy won't be romantic and soft and all of that, and that's cool. There's time for that. But I ain't got no time for that. It's like
right now?
What's good? What's happening right now?
Do you have time? Are you saying you don't have time for that right now?
I'm too busy working. I'm trying to get to this bread. Like I ain't got time to be entertaining your little feelings. You should know what it is. And if you ride with a homie, let's go. If not, go ahead and take your exit, man.
So what do you say to the fan that comes up to you and says, "I want to hear love. Can you please sing?"
Go get the album.
Oh.
It's like nah. Listen, it's very simple, people. Alright, if I'm presenting you guys
with the hustle, then you're going to get the hustle.
Thank you.
Okay.
You don't go to a Chris Brown concert looking for Trey songs. Unless they present it as, yo, we doing this thing. Then you should. Now if he don't show up, then I get you mad. But if it's a Chris Brown concert, don't be looking for Trey. He might show up, he might not. But you can't get mad at Chris. Because he never told y'all that either one of them was going to be there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, either him or, you know, anybody else. I'm just saying, I'm just using that as an analogy. That you wouldn't expect to see or hear nothing else from any other artist other than what they present. Okay, if I'm presenting myself to y'all as the Husel, don't get mad if I don't do no Music Soul Child songs. Because I already told y'all I'm doing the Husel. Now, if I'm doing Music Soul Child, don't expect no Husel, because that's not what you're here for. That's false advertisement. That's not fair to you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get why people don't understand these simple concepts.
Oh.
They still use it's just.
I get it.
One thing.
I get it. They stuck. I get it. It's fine. It's fine. And I don't mean that in an offensive way. I mean it literally. Like, some people can't get past that. So you go ahead and whatever time you need, you know what I'm saying, to get past it, cool. Meanwhile, I gotta stay busy. I gotta keep moving. I'm not gonna wait for you. I'll see when you come around. Or you may never come around because it may not be for you. Guess what? That's fine. Everything ain't for everybody. It's cool. It's literally okay. I'm good. Like,
clearly.
I'm good. It's all love, but I'm good. And it's just, you know, no ego or nothing. I'm just good.
Well, I can't wait to see how this cover comes out because you look dope.
Thank you.
All those outfits were dope. So
and that's what I'm saying. Y'all so busy hating. Like, yo, I'm doing legendary level stuff right now, and you know, and I ain't making it about that. But I just wanted to make that point that I'm aware. Like, there's nobody else doing this. You know what I'm saying? But it would be dope if other people would do it, because too many people can do multiple things, and y'all should feel empowered that y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, man. Y'all ain't just gotta do one thing. You know, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, but you know, you gotta be dope at it. It would help to have some kind of, like, you know, ability and talent for it. You know, don't just do it for the look. Don't just do it just to be different. Don't just do it because you fishing for credit right now. Like, be dope at it out of the respect for people that actually do it every day. And that's why I tell people, like, this is not rap music. There's people that rap every day. Like, the bar got bars on top of bars on top of bars. I'm not here to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to inspire people through a particular sound that I'm on right now. And then right after this, I'm moving to another one.